Good day, everyone. This is Dude, along with Kami.
Hello.
So today we are doing two more of the Brickheads Spice Girls. They're both part of set 40548, and we have Victoria and we have Geri.
Or Posh and Ginger.
Thank you. So, and you said you wanted to take
Yep.
Posh.
Mm-hmm.
I will take Ginger. Ooh, noise.
Yes.
Noise with bags.
The ASMR part of the video.
And then we step on Lego for eternal suffering. Oh.
The brain.
Yes. Gotta love how they all have that pink brain
Yes.
on the Brickheads.
Uh-huh. As I do the base real quick.
This is such a complicated step. I know, not all. Lego's good at having very clear instructions, Val.
Yes.
I will say, as much as I like the key play sets, specifically because they have Pokemon that actually look like Pokemon.
Yeah.
That said, they still don't have as clear of directions. They're close, but no cigar.
There it is. Just while I was in the back of the book here, take care of the mic stand.
That's a nice accessory, though.
Yes. I also took care of the base, as mentioned.
Yes. Nice, simple, straightforward build so far. Double check. I will say the one thing I do like about the Brickheads, it's not stickers, it's printed pieces. Hey, the Union Jack.
The iconic dress.
Yes. And people say Americans are overly patriotic. We're not the only ones. I remember, UK, a lot of us came from you originally. Just saying. Of course, there's also a good bit of French, German, Africa, Asia.
Good old melting pot.
Yeah, everyone. It is with tan. So US, for all its faults, we do try to improve, and that is one of the reasons why we highlight our own faults, as it were.
Yes.
Are we perfect? Oh God, no! We make plenty of mistakes.
Yeah.
But you point at anyone else and tell me they don't make any mistakes themselves, I'm gonna question you. Everyone makes mistakes. Sometimes bigger than others, but it's trying to move the right way in history, as it were.
Now,
Anyway, that was
yeah. I was going to say that was a
segue.
interesting little
sorry.
side discussion.
My mind goes weird places. I should be thinking of music and happier things. Nope. Completely side rail myself and just kind of stick my foot in my mouth. Which is impressive because I have a fairly large shoe size. So that hurt. I see we're both at the robotic brain stage.
Yes. And I see they have at least me building this so that it's actually more structurally stable than some of these have been.
Yes, they're both going the same way essentially right now, which is nice.
Where the lines don't line up, essentially.
Yeah.
So you have some overlap and they don't
crumble.
They don't just crumble.
I'd say me and Kami are racing, but I'm already losing. Because Kami has a base together, and we're both working on the face. See, this is why I shouldn't go on odd tangents on things. See, instead I should be talking about, oh, it's so nice to make cocoa with cinnamon in it.
Yay! Cinnamon and peppermint and...
Yep. The pumpkin pie has the ginger. To bring it back to the person I'm building.
Yeah. Oh, I see what I definitely messed up there for a second.
That's the nice part about this time of year. It's a good time for baking.
Yes.
Getting ready to start baking cookies soon.
Yes. Cookies are Christmas time.
Yes.
Around here.
Yes.
And by that I mean the house, not necessarily the area, but
some family traditions to that.
Yes.
Making some good old chocolate chip cookies and what are referred to as hermits, which are a similar in some regards to a chocolate chip, the main cookie itself. Only instead of chocolate chips, it has nuts and traditionally raisins, although I use craisins because I prefer dried cranberries more than raisins. Personal opinion, changes more or less nothing else, still uses a good amount of cinnamon, ginger. I don't think that one uses any clove, thankfully. But it's a very nice cookie recipe if you're going for something just a little different than a chocolate chip. And if you're not, then
that's one of ours that we have from the 1940s.
Yes.
Copy of the Good Housekeeping cookbook.
Yes. It is an old recipe. It is a good recipe. I grew up on it. And the nice part is, if you're not someone who's a fan of nuts, for where they disagree with you or they're just not your thing, you can leave them out. You can have a nice spiced fruit cookie.
Indeed.
If you don't like the fruit or nuts, I would recommend going with other cookies then, obviously, like a sugar cookie.
No shade.
No.
Just some recipes you can adapt, some recipes do not take well to that treatment.
There's plenty of good recipes for using pumpkin puree in cookies.
Yes.
And while on the note of cookies, something I haven't done in a while is a spritz cookie. Have a cookie press to do it.
Just have not
done them in a while due to
various reasons.
Yeah. It's more, hey, the people who used to really like those got sick, and things happened, and it just haven't been done. I think I want to do them this year just as a remembrance, if nothing else.
I'm on board for that.
Yep.
And I get to learn how to make spritz cookies.
Yeah. It's a fairly simple cookie, actually. It is really one of the more dirt simple cookies to make. And then you load it into a cookie press and squeeze it onto the cookie tray and bake. They make nice little tiny cookies, and they're in the shape of whatever the cookie press is. What it's something wedding cookie is another one we do around this time of year. It uses pecans.
I believe the it's the oh gosh, I think it's referred to as a Mexican wedding cookie.
Yes.
Don't call me out, please, on that. It's just this is the name that is referred to in our books that we use for our recipes. It's one that uses almonds, right? No, pecans. Pecans. Although I'm sure it would work with almonds.
I have no doubt it would work very well with almonds. Just the one
that's just not the particular recipe in this case.
And they look like little crescent moons.
Yes.
And then you dust them with powdered sugar.
Yes.
They're quite good. Yeah, these are weird cookies that I grew up on, being homemade. And we'll see if we get adventurous and try the harder recipe we also have for cookies this year. It's a cream cheese based cookie.
Oh, the cream cheese pillow.
Yes.
Those ones are quite good.
Oh, those are deadly. So little cookie starts off as a little square of the cream cheese based dough. You put a little dollop of jam or preserves in the middle, and then you pinch it up on the two corners to make a little pocket, and you bake those off. And once they're done, you dust those with powdered sugar. Those are deadly. They're delicious, but they're deadly.
Yeah, the danger is we have so many different types of preserves and jams that we can use for this.
Yes. And that's one of the nice part about if you have an old family recipe, you'd be amazed how much you can just do minor changes. For example, the hermits, as I was mentioning, substituting craisins for raisins. It doesn't change the core cookie. It really doesn't even change the core taste for the most part, but you're just building upon either old family history, reclaiming old family history by bringing up an old cookie that used to be made. At one point used to make stolen. That is a very yay it's a candied fruit bread.
Yes, it's similar to fruit cake, but it's
edible.
I was going to choose the more diplomatic phrasing of much preferred around here.
Yeah, I've never personally liked it, which is why it's not currently me going, oh, I'm going to make this, and I'm currently not back in the office because we're redesigning the building. But with that said, when I am around people, it is one that is actually liked by a lot of people. It comes out essentially just as a yeast bread with the candied fruit in it, a little royal icing glaze, and then it's recommended to toast slightly with butter.
Do you have the brick separator?
Yes, I do. There's one.
And
here's
the
a
one.
backup.
Most likely I just need the one.
Yep.
Ah.
I know, I'm talking about weird things. Because why not?
Well, we were building Spice Girls, and then we started talking about Spice Cookies.
Yep.
You know, it's not.
And the nice part is,
we're in the ballpark.
Yeah, and prevent me from sticking my foot in my mouth again because I don't like the taste of my own foot. Funny thing. Oh. But yeah, so stolen is more of a German.
Yes.
Have Mexican. Have a lot of varieties here due to families, grandparents in particular, doing travel because a lot of military.
Yes.
From Coast Guard to Army Nurse and Army Air Force. All of those were World War II era. I'm old, so old grandparents.
Picked up a lot of different from the various places visited.
Yep.
Picked up a lot of different recipes. One of these times we might want to try if we can find the recipe for it. It's not a holiday type of thing. See if we can find the recipe for your grandfather's crab soup.
Oh, that isn't hard.
Okay.
So, this is the one grandfather I never actually met. I got all this from my mother, who has sadly since passed. However, the crab soup he made was an extremely large batch. And I don't think we need to do that.
No.
When the first step is go to the hardware store and buy a giant aluminum trash can and clean it out and boil water in it to make sure it's nice, clean, and disinfected first. You're in
cooking
trouble.
for a crowd.
Yeah.
Pasha's done.
Woo. Showing me up today, huh?
That was not my intent.
I know. But yeah, that was designed to feed a crowd, to say the least. Let's see, we're not too far off now. Hey, she's doing a good headstand.
Yeah. Would do a much better one than Victoria.
Uh-huh.
Victoria's head is quite rounded here with her hairstyle. Hold on. There we go.
But yeah, around these times of year, it's always good to think back to family traditions and such. Because even if loved ones are no longer able to be with us, whether due to unfortunate events, such as just life in general, or just due to distance, just even making old recipes of one's childhood that remind you of them brings you back to those moments, because a lot of memory is linked to smell and taste. So, and I knocked over her microphone. So, here we are. These were actually nice, simple builds.
Yes.
So. And now we only have one more Spice Girl to go. So, Baby Spice.
Yes.
I forgot what her...
Emma.
Emma, thank you. I knew the nickname. But that will be in another video. So, thank you all for joining us today. And hope you have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.